Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Um, I thought we'd do some whip and chat today. Happy Thursday. Hope everybody's well. I'm pre-filming, so I don't know what day it is. I went up to the Dollar Tree today, and I wanted to show y'all this. This is called apple cider, and it's a powdered mix, and you get 4 pouches, and it's $1. They also sell this at the Walmart. They also do the caramel apple one, but I just got the apple cider. It is nice and warm and delicious. And um, if you don't feel like buying a big box of cider, this is a good substitution. I don't think there's actual juice in this. I think it's fake. Yeah, 0% juice. So it's just flavors, but it's delicious. So if you don't care about that stuff, it's got a lot of sugar in it, so it's probably not for my diabetic friends. And speaking of sugar, I got my runs. I've been out. My husband bought me Skittles the other night. It's just not the same. And I will show you what they look like. Let me shake some out. Sadie, stop chasing cats. So this is what they look like. They're just hard candies. Sweet, little tart. My favorite are the bananas, and I always eat those last. So my husband's like, why do you not eat the bananas? I do eat the bananas, but the bananas and the grape ones, those are my favorites. So, but I leave them for last. Fun fact. Okay, so I am still doing the ghost picture, and I will insert a picture right here. Okay, so I am going to do some would you rather questions. So let's get started. I will link them down below if you want to do them. If you don't want to do them, if you just want to see where I get these crazy questions, I've had that asked to me before. Where do you get these crazy questions, Lisa? Internet. The internet is full of strange and wonderful things. Just saying. Just saying. So my first question is, would you rather walk to work in high heels or drive all the way in reverse? That's my husband always says that I can't back straight out of the driveway. So I'm thinking perhaps for the safety of everyone, I would walk to work in high heels. I'm not currently employed, but I guess if you drove in reverse, it'd be faster. Either way, it's not going to end up good because can you imagine the blisters on the back of your heels? Oh my god. Oh my god. Have you ever gone to a wedding or a party with new shoes on, and by the end of the night you like go to take your shoes off? Or even worse, if you have nylons on and you go to take your nylons off and like a big thing of skin comes off and you're like, ah! Or maybe not. I don't know. I have fat feet. I have size 8.5 foot. They were 8s, but they went up to a half an inch because the doctor said because I was a waitress, and so me walking and stuff made my feet flatter. I don't know if that's true. I have no idea. But I know my feet are bigger than they used to be, but they are. I'm fatter than I used to be, so perhaps your foot size correlates to how chubby you get. Not really sure. Maybe someone could comment down below. Okay. Would you rather spend a year at war or a year in prison? Well, we all know how I feel about prison, so if I join the military, and I did try and join the military at one point, I wanted to be a journalist. So I wanted to write for the Stars and Stripes. you know, the military newspaper. But somehow it wasn't in the cards for me. I didn't want to, at the time I tried to enlist, I was over the age, was I 30? I must have been 27 or 28, and I didn't want to join the Navy for sure, because my ex was Navy. I wanted to join the Air Force, and I was too old. The Army and I think the Army for sure would take me, and the Marines would not. But I got to thinking about it, and I thought, no. But if I had actually got into the Army, and I had gotten to work on the Stars and Stripes, and I could have been a reporter, I would spend a year at war. But I wouldn't be like Soldier War, because, you know, I'm too much of a wuss. And I don't know what I was thinking, because I can't even barely touch a gun. And of course, in basic training, they make you shoot guns. I don't know. And I know the military lies when you go in, so they would lie to me. Oh, not prison. I'd go to war, but I would be like a journalist, or I'd be a cook, or I'd work in the Med Corps. I couldn't shoot anybody. I'm sorry. I can't even shoot a rabbit. I could shoot a snake. I don't like snakes. I could shoot them. All right. Would you rather die before your partner or die after? Boy. Probably die after, because I know I must think highly of myself, but Greg can't live without me, but I don't think he would do well without me. So I'd rather die before or after him, because I think that I could deal with it better. The solitude, I think that he would, that's terrible. I think he would drink a lot, is what I'm trying to get at, and become very depressed and just be a miserable person. So it's terrible to say, but I think I keep him on the straight and narrow. He does drink, but he doesn't drink as much as he would if I wasn't here. You know what I mean? Like my father-in-law when my mother-in-law goes out of town. Yeah. Anyway, let's skip on. Would you rather have one child every year for 20 years continually, or no kids at all? I have 2 kids. When I was younger, I thought maybe I'd like to have 7. I don't know what I was thinking, but it just sounded like a nice number. Then when I had 2 kids, I'm like, oh my God, why do I have 2 kids? So the answer to this is no. I probably would not have children. And it's not because I don't adore my kids. I love them to pieces, would give my life for them, think about them all the time, miss them. That's not it. I don't want to have 20 kids. I watched that show, you know, with the Christian people in Arkansas that had, how many did they have? 19 kids and counting or something. And the other thing, it seems like the senior of the children, like the oldest kids, are raising the younger kids. And that's not really fair to them to have their teenagehood by, you know, here's your brother, you take care of him, I'm going to have another baby. I don't know. I mean, my sister has 5 kids. She had 6, but she lost one. She loved a big family. Not me. No. I'm glad I had my 2, and I'm glad I didn't have 20. How's that? Okay. Amazing selfies, but you look terrible in photos. Or you take great photos and you do terrible selfies. Ironically, this came up in my head today. I was talking to my sister on Facebook Messenger. I don't like to talk on the phone, but I thought this one time I'd call her and do Facebook Messenger phone video chatting thing, and I don't like it. I think I look absolutely horrible, and I hold the phone down too far, and I kind of look like a hound dog with all the wrinkles and bags. So then I put the phone up, and my sister's like, "Why do you keep moving the phone around?" Then, of course, she wants to talk about my teeth, and I don't want to talk about my teeth. And so, long story short, I'd rather take great photos and terrible selfies because I think I take bad selfies anyway. Although with selfie, you could control the camera, right? So you could quick delete it if it looks like crap. I don't know. If I had a catchphrase, that'd be it. I don't know. Anyway, would you rather be gassy on your first date or be gassy your wedding night? Ironically, I'm gassy all the time, so no. I'm lactose intolerant, so yes, I fart. Not a lot, but enough that my husband is used to it. And he's like, "Damn, baby, you smell like a truck driver sometimes." Yeah. Thanks, honey. I love you too. It's not me, it's the cheese. So, maybe the first date, because and you know if you really like somebody, because you'd be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I have a stomach ache," and and if they call you again, they know that they really liked you, and that they would take you to Walmart to buy some Gas X, and then you would know it was true love. But I don't know. I was not gassy on my wedding night. Perhaps it's better to be gassy once you finally get married. I think here's the real me. I love you, baby. I don't know. Okay. Would you rather have Danny DeVito or Danny Trejo play you in a movie? Danny DeVito's short and chubby, kind of reminds me of myself. So if I was a guy, I guess I'd want to have Danny DeVito play me. Daniel Trejo is what was that? He was a knife guy. Was it El Chapo? Anyway, he's kind of got a gruff voice and bad skin. He's cool. I just don't think he'd be very good in my life story. But who would want a Mexican man play a white girl in a movie anyway? So who knows? I don't know. These are dumb. Okay. Take back anything you said or hear any conversation about you. Oh my lord. Take back conversations that I've had. Yes, absolutely. I have said the dumbest stuff possible without thinking, and irritated, pissed off, made people sad conversations. I mean, part of my anxiety is laying in bed reliving the day and everything that I said and did, and beating myself up. If you're ever mad at me, there's nothing you can do to me that I don't do to myself on a daily basis. So, if I say something that ticks you off, trust me, I'm just always like that. I need to move over here. Let's see. So yeah, no, I don't want to know what people think about me, because just like everybody else, I always say, I don't care what she thinks, but you do. And it bothers me. And then I would lay awake at night and wonder, well, what'd I do? What can I say? So yeah, there's a trillion things I wish I could take back that I have said in my lifetime. To lovers, husbands, children, parents. I remember one time when I was 12, I told my mother I hated her. I wish I could take that back. I didn't hate her. I was just angry at her and couldn't figure out a good way to say, I'm really mad at you right now. I don't know why when you're a kid you say stuff like that. You don't mean it, but you're just angry. I think you're full of prepubescent hormones or something. So yeah, there's things I wish I could take back. Lots of stuff, but I'm sure if y'all sat down and thought about it, there's stuff you'd want to take back too. I mean, trust me, I've said dumb, hurtful stuff, and I've been lucky that the people who love me and go, you're just dumb, get over yourself, and then I go, you're right, I love you. Which is usually how it works out. Okay, flip the page. Skin that changes color based on your emotions, or a tattoo that appears that depicted what you did yesterday. I need a piece of candy. I need to chew on that for a minute. I guess I take the tattoo. I mean, what's it gonna show? Be a constant tattoo of me doing dishes and changing cat litter and diamond painting. Here's my tattoo of me diamond painting. Now that would be an interesting tattoo. Drea, if you're listening, are you gonna get a diamond painting tattoo? I don't have any tattoos. I changed my mind about stuff that I like so much. Like if I had gotten a tattoo when I was 20, it'd probably be a bunny. Because I collected bunnies and I loved bunnies. Now I don't want a bunny tattoo. I thought about for a while getting 2 birds, and I didn't do that. Children's names, I never done that. My daughter has all sorts of tattoos. She has a tattoo of a giant moth on her chest that I think is absolutely ugly, and she loves it, but she has to wear it for the rest of her life. I don't. But yeah, no, I don't think I'd like to change my skin color based on emotion, because the best part, I think, of being a human is biting your tongue, and if I couldn't bite my tongue and people would, and you're not mad, are you, because I'm late? I'd be like, no, I'm not mad. But I'm mad for about 5 seconds and then I'm over it. But if my skin was red, they're like, oh my gosh, I know you're mad at me. I can tell by your skin color. I'd be like, oh shit. Stuff like that. But then again, it might be good for my husband, because then he'd know when to leave me alone and when. Because he likes to, what he calls, poke spiders, which means bedevil, drive you crazy, tease you to the point where you get mad. Yeah. Best thing in the world for him. If he can make you mad and lose your temper, he's done his job for the day. And it's super irritating, and I've been trying to talk him out of it for years. And he can't stand himself, and I think he gets it from his dad, because his father does the same thing to his mother. Bedevils her till she loses her temper, and then I don't know. And they've been married 50 plus years, so. How old is Greg? Yeah, they've been married 53 years, so. Yeah. Can you imagine putting up with that kind of crap for 53 years? Oh my god. Okay. Would you rather hunt and butcher your own meat or never eat meat again? Wow. Sounds kind of apocalyptic. The closest I've been to hunting is fishing, and it was really boring. And my father took me home and told my mother he's never taking me fishing again. And my mother's like, I thought it was supposed to be a bonding thing between father and daughter. Not with me. I was, he didn't catch anything, and I wouldn't shut up. So, ah, good lord. I guess I would just end up never eating meat again. I mean, there's times in my life where I have not eaten a lot of meat and I've been perfectly fine with it. I mean, I like all sorts of food. So, if you're talking about, I there's stuff I could eat. I've eaten veggie burgers and all that kind of stuff. I had veggie ribs that weren't very good, but I've had veggie burgers and stuff. Would it be okay to go forever if meat was horribly expensive and or I had to kill something? I would probably just eat, potatoes and bread, because I'm a carb junkie. I love carbs. I remember during COVID, my cousin sent me a first part of COVID. My cousin said, can anybody tell me something about where to hunt down the Doritos? I don't know. It was hilarious. I can't. I'm sorry, I said anything because now I ruined the joke. But it was just funny. It was talking about hunting and going to the grocery store and finding Doritos. All right, never mind. Let's move on. Lose all your friends, but keep your BFF. Lose your BFF or keep your pals. I'm not 12, so I don't really have a BFF. I have a wide circle of friends. I call my husband my BFF, but he's, I I guess that's if I had to say a BFF that I have, it'd be my husband. I have a wide circle of really good friends. So, I don't I know some people have had the same friends forever. I moved so much that I never that's not been my reality in my life. So, and in high school I hung out with a group of girls. I I, I I'm not I had a friends like that I thought were like really closer to me than other friends, but not like BFFs, but I'd rather just keep my pals. I have pals. Okay, people spread a terrible false lie about you, or they spread a terrible true story. I guess terrible true story because I mean, if you're gonna talk about me, at least get it right, right? You're gonna talk smack, at least let it be the truth. I don't know how to really answer that, but that's what I would say. All right, this is a good one. Excuse me. Walk in on your parents or parents walk in on you. In my life, both of these things have happened. I don't blissfully remember walking in on my parents. I love to jump in bed in the middle of the night with my parents, and I remember I did it. I remember doing it, and I was lonely and wanted a cuddle or something. I really don't know. Um, My sister Mindy said that when I was a baby, I used to crawl out of bed and get in bed with her with a wet diaper, and she said it was just absolutely wonderful. Not really. Um, my mother, the big joke my mother used to always say is that because I'm their second to last child, that I ruined their sex life because I was constantly crawling in bed with them. So I think that's a lot to put on your kid. That they ruined your sex life, but I don't know. Um, uh, a story my mother used to like to tell that changed my father from just shaving in the nude was I don't remember this at all. I'm going to preface this. The only reason I know this story is because my mom told me. I don't remember it, okay? I'm not scarred for life, but my dad used to shave in the nude. He'd get up out of bed, he'd take a shower, get out of the shower, and then he would shave in the bathroom. And everybody was asleep because he would get up at the butt crack of dawn because he had all these girls in the house. And I guess when I was 2 or 3, I went in the bathroom and I said, "Hi, Daddy," and I swung my hand and swatted his private parts, and I don't remember it. And my mother said that he never shaved in the nude since. So there's that. Parents walk in on you. Yes, my mother is obnoxious, and I'm not lying. The whole time I was married, and the whole time I was with my former partner, we never lived in Michigan. So my mother would come and visit, and I cannot tell you how many times she's just busted through the door. It got to the point when she stayed with Greg and I. Not that we were that frisky, but she would sleep in the bed with me and Greg would sleep on the couch. He's like, "I don't trust your mother. She has no boundaries." Yeah, she would just walk in the door and go, "Are you guys up yet? Are you ready?" Be like, "Oh, hey," and my partners would be like, "Oh, hello, there's your mom." Yeah, they all loved my mother. She was fun, but I don't think any of them loved that fact about her. She had no boundaries. God bless her. Okay, best thing no you want to be the best at something no one takes seriously, or average but well respected. Um best at something no one takes seriously. All right, let's say I was the best diamond painter in the world. And I was fast and I was finishing pictures left and right. Would I want to be that, or would I be like to be average and well respected? Do they mean no something no one take you they don't take you seriously even though you're the best at? Well, yes, I'd rather be average but well respected. Good lord. Right. These are crazy. Crazy questions. I'd rather be average and well respected. I hope I'm well respected. I mean, I know some people think I'm nuts, but that's fine. Where are we at on this right now? I think I'm going to end right here. That's enough of that malarkey. But yeah, you've heard about my parents naked. And no octopus porn this time, but I will insert a picture of some octopus just to make y'all happy. Okay, there's your octopus picture to get you through till my next whip and chat. Thank you so much for listening. Once again, I'm working on my 30 by 40 square diamond painting. It's called, I think it's Ghost House. I don't think it really had a name. I'm calling it my Ghost House picture. It is by Zooey Star. As I always say, don't buy from Zooey Star unless you want something that makes you bang your head in the wall, this one's not quite so bad. So, but I will let you know in my post review. Fingers crossed that I get it finished. Get a bandana. A banana. A Band-Aid. Banana. Oh my God. I need to get off of here. I'm about done. Fingers crossed that I finish it by Halloween. Okay? And if I don't, who cares, right? All right. Y'all have a great day. Bye.